going to show you some family vacation pictures like I promised you a couple of weeks ago right now. And then we'll show you some more as soon as Missy joins us, because she's going to tell us why it's so important to do vacations.
Okay.
But anyway, so let's look at the pictures now of our vacation.
Okay.
Okay, that's most of our family. My daughter-in-law who took the pictures, not in it, but there's everybody looking scruffy except Missy, because she always looks good.
Are you there in the middle?
Are you me in the middle?
Are you doing the T stance?
Yes, of course, so I can look really skinny. Okay, that's Skylar. And you're probably wondering why he's wearing a suit.
No,
water skiing.
Water skis in a tuxedo.
There he is again, wearing a suit, and he's going on a mission for our church. So he was practicing being missionary-minded, wearing a suit, and that's Jason.
You know who controls the water, right? You know who he's tempting wearing that suit in the water.
Anyway, it was really fun. And then I'm making a sandcastle with my grandson. So we did activities that were wild and crazy, and then nice things.
Was that all in the same place?
Yeah, we go to Lake Powell, and that's me and most of the men in my life. My two grandsons are not in there.
I'm concerned
Otherwise,
with that
I could
photo.
say.
I'm concerned
I love it.
Because
don't keep that up too long.
It's a little bit
pulling
Esther
out my
Williams,
hair,
just a little bit.
And you can see how I'm pulling out my hair because of those crazy boys that I'm around. And I really didn't want to show that picture, but my whole family kept saying, yeah, Mom, you got to show it, you got to show it.
Oh,
so
no, you're all right
that's
with that.
it was a very cute picture.
Majority ruled.
But I thought in Cuba they wore Speedos.
Maybe
No, I'm just saying, like, it's
Maybe
a European
but we didn't go
flair.
to Cuba. So, you know, we didn't go to Cuba. We were at Lake Powell.
I didn't go there, but I know you went there. So you didn't go water skiing in Cuba then?
No, we went to Lake Powell. We go to Lake Powell every year. We've gone in every way. We've gone for like over 25 years. We've camped, we've taken canoes, we've done everything, and it's just like where our family has built amazing memories that just keep us together. Now it's a little bit more difficult because we have married children and grandchildren and babies who need naps.
Do you do the big houseboat thing on there?
We do have a houseboat. It's not a big houseboat, but it's a houseboat, and it's good enough. And we all cooperate when the babies need to sleep and try to play quietly, and
I got a question
the
for you,
babies
though.
cooperate too.
Do you make, in keeping with the theme of the show so we can press on, do you make your houseboat a home boat?
No. In fact, I should have brought a picture that shows you what a mess it is while we're there. But I actually took that one out. Skylar had put it into the pile, and I took it out.
Do we need the design hop ladies to come out and redo your boat?
No, it's hopeless. When you have that many people in that small space,
and
it's only for a week, you know, you just have fun.
Good show plan. Lots of guests, lots of good stuff.
And today, Missy is going to tell us, I mean, we know that families are important, and we know that family activities are important, and Missy actually has a master's in why that is so, and she's going to tell us today.
Wait a second.
And so,
master's in fun and a master's in why? You did a lot of schooling.
Yes, she did a lot of schooling.
I do have a master's in family recreation, actually, and I work as a recreation coordinator, so it's my life, and I love it.
Which includes both, huh?
Yeah,
right.
so it's fantastic.
So I was looking at the things that you said, and I've always known that, you know, structure in a family brings stability, right? But then I didn't know about the other side, so go ahead and tell us all about that.
Well, we know that, you know, it's important to spend time together as families. We know it's important to be together, but actually it's even more important sometimes than we think. They find that family recreation might be one of the leading factors of family cohesion and stability, of families being able to be a cohesive unit and stay together and be happy together.
Call for the slides
Play.
as you want.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Play is. Oh, I will. And so really what happens is we think, well, okay, that's great. We need to play together. That's nice to know, but well, what's important? What kind of play? How do we do it? So a bunch of I missed a slide, I think.
Okay,
no, I don't think I did.
No,
I didn't yet. I didn't miss it.
You want one after?
I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. We're good.
It's okay. It's live. We can do it again.
So I didn't miss it. We're doing it now. First slide on family needs.
There we go. There it is.
There we go. So basically, a bunch of researchers, you know, they look at, well, what do families need? And families need stability. They need familiarity. They need to know who they are. You know, the sense of cohesion. But they also need flexibility because the world is always changing, and families are always changing. If you think about it, we have, you know, members leaving families and adding to families, new babies, people growing up. So you have to have kind of these both two sides of the coin. So this professor, Raymond Zabriskie is his name, at Brigham Young University, came up with the idea of core and balance. This the core and balance model of family functioning. That's what it's called. So what it has is these two sides of the coin, both the structure and the stability and the flexibility. And they look at first core, which are the common everyday low-cost activities. We need those activities. They bring stability to the family, predictability. Eating dinner together, reading bedtime stories before you go to bed, kind of those everyday activities. And then there's the balance activities, which are less common. They take money, more investment, usually more of the adventure type things. They're a little bit more difficult. So today we're going to focus actually on the balance, because you were talking about vacations. And actually the next slide is this model. You can look at it. So you can see how there's this family leisure, and the stability leads to family cohesion, stability, that's the core, and then the balance activities lead to this flexibility, being able to work together as a family. So that's those ones. And
now you want more of the family pictures, right?
We're going to go to some family pictures. And we're going to talk about, well, first I should just say, they're both important. You need both of them. But we're going to talk about balance today, because we're talking about why that's important. They're a little bit harder work, more planning, sometimes money. But I want to show you a couple pictures that just demonstrate some of the things that you can gain from these wonderful balance activities.
Okay, here we go.
First picture, this is gladiator tubes, is what we call them. Basically, this is part of these opportunities when you're out with everybody in the middle of nowhere. You can create these fun family moments, and this just happened spontaneously where they tied tubes together and decided we had to battle to say who could stay on them the longest. And it was totally interactive because everybody did it. We all battled each other. We had huge championships, and everyone was sitting there watching and laughing our heads off.
And I have to say that Missy beat most of her brothers at this gladiator wars.
I did. I beat my husband. Even her husband. I think that was my claim to fame.
You do that in my family, there's going to be some aggression taken out. No, I mean, it gets escalated in a hurry. Did that happen with you guys?
There was no full contact. It was more just who could balance and try to shake the other ones off. Now this is, it might be a little bit fuzzy because it's actually taken from really, really far away. They actually climbed all the way up this huge mountain. So part of these balance activities is they have the sense of accomplishment, of adventure, of look at what we did together, and being able to accomplish something together actually brings really great a bonding moment. You know, look what we did, and I couldn't have done it without you. I know we'll do crazy things, and I'm the only girl with all these boys, and they'll take me on these adventures, and I think, oh, I can't do it, and they all help me, and somehow we all do it together. So it's this wonderful opportunity for us to bond together, to help each other, and helping each other. I mean, that's a big thing for families to be able to have that opportunity. So then,
go on to the next slide. Oh, I was going to say that now
these are the rules of wakeboarding. And it seems kind of silly, but when we're all in the boat together and we're watching each other, cheering each other on, maybe telling each other that we need to do a little bit better, we've created these silly family rules of wakeboarding. And they've just kind of happened spontaneously. Like, I think rule 1 is turn off your brain, not to think too hard, just have fun and do it. Don't let go of the rope is the second rule. And it's just silly, but actually these kind of inside jokes create family identity. And it's a sense of this is us, this is who we are, and nobody else knows these funny jokes except for us.
We have about a minute, so
yeah, and it kind of creates this family identity. This one, this is us just around the fire. That's Skylar playing the guitar, and we're all singing along and telling stories and having this great time, which never would happen in our family normally. We don't sit and sing along.
Oh, we do.
So it's a great opportunity to take yourself out of the ordinary and have a bonding experience. And this is the last picture, and I just love this picture. It's
who's that?
That's
Karsten.
He's another son you have.
Another son and his daughter. And it's just this great opportunity to take yourself out of the ordinary, to have a chance to just sit and talk. And you love that she's telling him this great story. And look, Dad, and then this happened, and it was so fun. And so it's just a great opportunity to take yourself out of the ordinary and have these adventures and these chances to talk and bond and just to see the wonderful things that can happen to your family when you have these family adventures.
Thank you, Missy. This is wonderful. I wish we had more time, but you'll come back.
Talk about core another time.
That's right.